My kids to school, private school. So 3 will give me 20. Everything goes right. I'm not at the age where I can keep starting and building back up. You know, that's not my game plan. You know, my game plan is to win and just stay winning. This is a winner sport. I mean, you got to just keep it 100. You got to win. Not a lot of people can do a lot of things for you if you're losing. I mean, there's this. You don't see a lot of Arturo Gattis no more. He would lose and they'll bring him right back. You don't see that. This is a winter sport now. It's a lot of young kids coming up, so I know it's very important to win. And also, I have good promoters that's giving me the opportunity in the second half of my career. So I know if I win, they'll get the opportunities for me.
How were Ishe's made a family life and boxing life? How you do that in the same time?
I manage it well. I have a good fiance who, you know, we have so many kids. It would cost me more if she did work, because then I have to find somebody to pick the kids up from school. When I'm not in training, I can do all that. When I'm in training, I can't. So my family isn't from Las Vegas. The only person that lives here is my sister. She works. Most of my family is in Chicago and Milwaukee. Her family, she doesn't have a lot of family here. Her family is in Mexico, so. You know, when it's cheaper for me, for her to be a stay-at-home mom and for me to go out and make this money. And it's just all about opportunity now. And it's the same. I love going to work. I love going to the gym, but I love being a dad more than anything. I mean, that is my highlight of everything.
About Williams, your opponent.
He's a great kid. Great fighter. He's ranked, you know. I don't. It's not nothing I haven't seen before. I mean, this is 17 years. Shit, I've seen it all. I mean, he's not nothing I've seen before. Is he better than Randall Bailey was when I only had 13 fights? No. Is he better than a young, hungry Danny Jacobs when he was hyped and I went and fought him? No. I mean, I could just go on and go on. I mean, I fought so many great fighters that are still competing. I mean, you just saw how Danny Jacobs looked on Saturday. I mean, look, you know, and I fought him when he was a young, fierce lion wanting to knock me out, you know, and I clipped him in that fight. I couldn't finish the deal, but, you know, all those experiences, A side, B side, no side, opponent, backyards, all those just taught me to get me to this stage. And you know, like today, you know, somebody tweeted and told me that the WBC removed me from the rankings, and I'm just like, why? You know, I just put out I put out a statement about it, like, you put Vanna as number 2, but he hasn't fought just as long as I haven't fought, and I have a fight coming up, but you just removed me out of the rankings. But I don't worry about belts, because I know, like, again, it goes back to winning. I know if I win, they gonna do their job. It's all about winning.
Facts.
And so if they want to remove me, that's fine. Look, I came here in 2012. It's been 5 years. When I got here, I had 2 fights. I had a name. They had the plan. Leonard came and said, we got an opportunity for you to fight K9. Man, it's been 12, 13 years. It's been 13 years. I'm professional. Give them to me. We got to go to Detroit. Let's go. Pack your bag. Give them to me. All right. So I ain't worried about the WBC removing me from the rankings. It is what it is. That's part of boxing. But if you ask me how I think about it, I think it's a little shitty because he hasn't fought just as long as I haven't fought. I have a fight schedule. You know, they've tried to give me fights. They tried to give me stay busy fights. And it's to the point now where people want so much money when they fight me, and it's not ethical. So I get it. Like, Leonard is the one person that a lot of these young kids don't understand. But if when he come to me and he say, E, this is what it is, this is how, I tell him, I get it, Leonard. You ain't talking to a young kid. I've been around the block. Like, I get it. I know the economics of maybe them Sam's Towns cards, and I know that economically it may not be good for me to fight over there, because if I fight over there, I'm going to have to take a pay cut. And then the opponent going to want a lot of money. That's just, I'm not fighting myself for $5,000, $10,000. Great fighters in the division. I think Lubin just had a setback. I mean, you saw We saw Williams had a setback, but he's still a terrific young kid. Lubin's a good young kid. You got the other Charlo brothers, a young kid. Yeah, you got Hurd, who's a good champion. You have Trout, who's a vet like me, who's a real good will put on a good showing against Hurd. So I mean, I still think there's some great fighters in this division. Lara's still here when he wants to be, but you know, Lara's he's at the Vanez when he wants to be. He hasn't fought in a long time, but you know, I'm just, you know, I take to those guys. My hat off to them. I'm older now. I don't have to go on social media calling people out and doing all those things. I just leave it for the young guys. It's just a business for me. It's just I just want to fight. That's it.
About the camp trainer, Ishe, how you feel?
I feel I hate cliches. I really do. I hate this is the best training camp of my life. I'm in the greatest shape of my life. I really do hate cliches, but I really do feel at 39, this is the best I've felt in a very long time. And I say that honestly and sincerely. I kind of shitted the last time I fought. You know, my brother Badu teased me all the time. He said, man, you look like Damon Wayans when he was in the Great White Height. So I started watching the video. I was like, whoa, what happened last camp 14 months ago? So I realized I was half myself. And he fought a half myself. I didn't put my all into it. Something that I said I would never do, I did. I didn't put my all in that training camp. I didn't know what was happening with me that camp, but I didn't have my best camp. And when I asked for this fight, the first thing my advisor said is, we're going to get you right. And we went over and brought in Coach Reggie from Phase 1 Sports. And this is the best I've felt in a very long time.
First of all, the people talk with their match with Banes. What changed now is William now. What's the plan? What changed in the plan?
Oh, well, we had Vanez he's a good. When you're fighting the top, you're gonna have some knick-knack. You're gonna have some giving back and forth. You know, Vanez, when you competing at that high level, I could have not fought Danny Jacobs. I could have not went to Fernando Guerrero's backyard and fought him. I could have decided not to be a B-side in a lot of those fights. How many losses would I have? About 4 then? Record don't look too bad then, but I've always been willing to take the risk and the chance. Oh, you only gonna pay me this amount? Randall Bailey, 12 rounds, 11,000, give it to me. I want all the titles, I want to be ranked. I've always just wanted to be great, so I never really looked at money. I always just wanted opportunity, and now that I have more kids, I have more responsibilities, it's about both. I want to be in here, I want to fight for another title, and I want to obviously make money as well. But it is about my legacy too. I won't just stick around for money, because I see what this game do to people, and I don't want to be that. The way I'm talking to y'all now, the way I can remember things now is how I want to be for the rest of my life. I mean, I got a daughter who's going to UNLV in her first year. When she decides to have kids and get married, I don't want to be sitting around like a vegetable. So it is about money, but money won't keep me in this game. I want to make money, but I also want to compete. I thought the Vanez fight was a competitive fight, and this fight is going to be a competitive fight too. This is the best I've felt like I said, in a very long time, and I'm excited for it.